Alright, let's start off this video with figuring out why I am worried about Destiny 2. Subclasses seem to be dumbed down in this certain build that we are playing in. Now that is okay, because I'm kinda thinking that it might be a little bit more open. But I'm also worried that it might be a little bit more streamlined than Destiny 1, where you can just play a certain, funny class, where you can melee, the Titan can melee you in the bubble and get armor of light constantly. Or it could be a very dumbed down, this version of the character you play, this version you play character you play on the play versus PvE, and this character you play on PvP. Which is kinda okay, but kinda not, because it seems less customized. Though, hopefully this is dumbed down for the certain build that we are playing, because I'm hoping that, because in, wow, I'm saying because a lot. With Destiny, the first Destiny, the gameplay reveal had no subclass, as you can see right now, and that might be a hopeful sign. Another thing, for me and for sometimes other PvP players, strikes are kind of boring. Not kind of, they're very tedious, you're doing the same thing. That's why I like the Nexus Mind a bit more than other strikes, because there's two variants. There's the Taken and the regular, and they both have two different sets. One, I forgot which one, uses the shield to take down the Nexus's shield, and the other one, you have to cleanse yourself from the darkness. And that's fun. I wouldn't mind branching paths, or secret areas for treasure chests like in raids. I wouldn't mind that whatsoever. Now on the PvP section, they haven't announced anything yet, and I really hope they do announce something for a ranked PvP, casual PvP, and a patch testing area for the PvP. So the ranked area, it would be very similar to the Halo 2 one, where you can smurf it sometimes, and you can get all the way up to the highest rank you can get, but you'll get destroyed and you won't have any fun. You have to build yourself up, you have to fight against people with the same level of skill, or else you won't become a better player. And then maybe analyze the whole gameplay, since most consoles, actually all consoles, have streaming services, and you just have to get a Twitch or YouTube and connect it. That's how I made this gameplay right now, which is a pretty nice gameplay. I love this gun right now, party favor. I love this roll, and also this is a terrible feeling, just dying. Another thing, the refresh rate for Destiny 2 has to be heavy, has to be higher. I'm gonna get a PC, I'm gonna get a better PC, and I'm gonna play Destiny on it, because you can play your PS4 characters on Destiny on PC, and I'm gonna love it, because higher FPS, and possibly higher frame rate, refresh rate. Those two things are necessary for this to get a competitive scene. Right now, ranked playlists can only suffice with that. And then there can be a casual playlist where you can just mess around with your buddies, doesn't matter, you can just have a barrier to entry, maybe rank 2 or 3 with the Crucible to get to ranked playlists, so that you know what you're doing in certain maps and areas. And then the patch test area, people can play the tests for the patch tests to see how it works in the game, and not a certain oh, it probably will work, how Destiny did it right now, because they did that with the sidearms, and the sidearms slowly got more and more and more ammo throughout every time you died, and that's that made it very one-sided. Another thing would be separating the PvP and the PvE notes, which I wouldn't mind PvP exotics and PvE exotics. That would be fun. Last words, you don't want to use it in the PvE, you would want to use it in PvP, but now it sucks right now, but I never played it with it, so I don't know if it's good or not. Yeah, I still don't have one. God, it hurts so much. Separation would make this game way better. People constantly complain, oh, I need it to be... Why did they go and do the sniper nerf? With the sniper nerf, it made it very bad for the whole raiding community, because sometimes they got flinched so heavily they couldn't use the snipers. And then shotguns got nerfs originally for in Destiny 1 for one of the first patches for some reason, because it was so heavily used in PvP, I think. I can't remember because I wasn't around that time. And also, nerfing one particular thing, like overall brand nerfs, are just hurting the game in general. Think about it, like, overarching ban on special weapons. That doesn't seem like a good thing. Like, I get sidearms were getting hurt and stuff, but now there's only basically sidearms and icebreakers. And I don't have an icebreaker, and I barely even use my sidearm. So I barely even use the secondary weapon, so I only use primary, which is just blocking off a whole area of gameplay that I can use. I am hopeful that the new kinetic power weapon and energy weapon slots will help with this. I'm glad that they're switching it, because this one does not work. And those are mainly my big problems with Destiny right now, and possibly what I'm worried about the most, because I know they might fuck it up. And now my video won't be monetized, not that they usually are. Sometimes they are from the music I play, but it's debatable. I'm excited, I'm gonna be optimistic, I'm gonna try to keep my hopes, like, low, because I don't want to get burned the second time. Rise of Iron barely had any information. Dry spells from this whole game have been slowly killing me, because boredom incites stupidity in most of the game, which is stupid fun. But anyways, that's the video for today. Hope you have a wonderful day, and if you liked this video, please drop a like. I really do appreciate it. And please subscribe. Subscribe. Love when people subscribe. Don't even get subscribers anymore. Hey, that's always fun. I love it so much. But anyways, that's the video for today. Hope you have a wonderful day.